On one of my older videos, we were watching a drummer play, and I made some comments because their hand speed was like crazy fast. And I was like, man, this is really cool. And someone commented in the comment section, and they said, if you think this is fast, it's only because you don't know Ricardo Merlini. And I was like, you know what? I don't. So I just typed his name into YouTube. This is the video that popped up. We're going to watch it. I'm excited. Let's go.
Hi, my name.
That's how we open it, with the light pole singles. Oh my God. Love it.
Hi, my name is Ricardo Merlini, and I welcome you to
Ricardo.
the Killer Speed Seeker, the next level.
Ricardo.Merlini. Okay.
Who are we listening to?
Hold on. Before I say
Drumeo Gap
anything
Podcast.
about what he said, which is only literally 3 words. Have you seen this guy?
I have not.
Okay, this is the guy.
That's
right?
why I'm here.
Hold on, let me.
Hit play.
Yeah, that's fucking turbo hands for sure.
On the pillow. Yeah, man. So for those of you that are not drummers out there that watch these videos, pillow touch is a thing that we percussionists talk about. It's significantly more challenging to play on a pillow, the surface there, versus any kind of drum head or practice pad, because the rebound, the lack of rebound is not there. So if you've never done it, at some point grab some drumsticks and try it out and see the difference. You can, if you develop pillow touch and then you go to different surfaces, imagine the muscle, the chop, what you're going to build there. This is pretty impressive though. Yeah, because look at just everything is just held in place here, very sturdy, and then look at the fulcrum manipulation right here. Yeah, that's beautiful. I cannot do that. I'm not even gonna try. I could be like, but look at the angle here. Everything's coming down. Hold on, let me look at 3rd and 4th finger. Yeah, pretty much all contact there. That is smooth, man. Super consistent on the stick height, and obviously pretty consistent in the sound that you're getting. Very impressive. Oh my God, on the pillow again. I like the Pro Marks too. Oh, this is kind of cool. We're getting like a different angle here to see kind of fulcrum manipulation with this kind of open right here, some space on the connection, but pushing in to the connection there on the stick and 1st finger. Less contact that time with 3rd and 4th fingers, but the sound is good though, man. Woo! Hand to hand feels good. 300 BPM, singles for 40 seconds, chop, buster. Pretty consistent. I could never. That's cool though. I think the most impressive part, obviously playing with the metronome is the most important part. The most impressive though, yeah, look at the consistency of the stick heights. If both articulations are the same, you have a much greater chance of sounding the same hand to hand. That is killer. Good job. Also consistency on approach hand to hand, because a lot of times, man, technique, like I'm a technique nerd, but player to player, you will obviously, go on any gig and look at anybody. Everyone looks a little different. And a lot of times you'll see differences between hands. It's nice to see symmetry here though. Respect. Relaxed. I can't see his neck or shoulders, but I imagine to play for 40 seconds. Jesus, dude. Look how light, just feather touch for the brush here. It's so cool. Man, that's
I will
nuts.
show you and explain to you how to get your single faster
Sweet.
and increase your natural
Awesome.
hand speed.
I didn't know there was gonna be a tutorial on
Other
this.
techniques and rebounds are fine. I know I used to play Muller too when I need to do it.
Muller. Look at the difference
when
there.
I have to go fast,
There was so much separate. Look at his hold on. Look how wide open that is. Now Muller is way more. People use, man, there's been like that technique has been the single like technique that I've seen so many different interpretations on, like especially in like the drumline world, like older drumline versus modern drumline versus concert percussionists versus like rock players, jazz players. Like everyone's Mahler has little variations. So I never really feel comfortable talking about any assessment other than there's like so many different interpretations.
But when I have to go fast, I have to switch my positions and go with this little rotation, you know?
Oh, interesting. It bends the fingers back. I wonder if he does a lot of practice drumming that way, like connecting like almost knuckles on the bottom side to the surface.
Same things about fingers technique.
That's way more like French grip for timpani. Do you see how much more the hand is turned over there? And this is the connection is like way more. Let's see if you can actually see this here versus here. It's cool. I love seeing all this variety that he's giving us here.
It's really good when you play on a really rebound surface. How can you do it on a floor tom or a hi-hat in a position like this? I give you an example.
Pillow touch, but on the palm.
But with my technique, I can do it.
Oh, interesting. Hold on. Let's listen to. He said he could not do it on his palm first time. With that, you can see thumb on top, hand is kind of open, still a little bit of French grip there.
It doesn't work, you see? But with my technique, I can do it.
This is where he switches and you get, yeah, look at that. Look how different that is compared to what he just did. This is cool. All the motion, because if you look at his like forearm to elbow here, there's not much movement here. Pretty much this is the cylinder for all inertia being created. Wow. Okay, I think we need to find some more videos. Let me find another video real quick. All right, I found another video. It says drummer plays blast beats at 340 with slippers. He's not even wearing shoes. Let's go. Oh! Jesus. Oh, that's fun. Show us both. I dig the fact that he gives us the acoustic with the actual electronic drum kit sounds like. So you're like kind of like proof there. Obviously, mesh heads feel a little different than other things, but it doesn't matter. We're looking at the technique approach here. It's very good. It's very fluid. It's kind of mind blowing. Like everything he talked about in the previous, you can see it here. You can see all the stylistic approach as he explained it. Jesus. So the feet, okay. His feet are as smooth as his hands. Oh, man. Why do I even try to play notes? Nice phrasing though on that fill. That's beautiful. I think I like seeing this more, to be honest. Yeah. The math adds up. All right, I think I saw one more video that said his practice approach, so let's watch one more. Okay, this one says killer hand speed daily routine from 300 to 340 BPM. Ooh, that Met is bright. Hopefully I'm not blowing your ears out. This is interesting. Like, doing hand isolation, completely normal practice for drummers, percussionists everywhere. I've honestly not sat down and played like this with my hands like open like this on the pad and then gone to sticks. I've always just played with sticks. Or, I mean, you drum with your hands and certain things. I've never done it like this to isolate in this nature, though. This is very interesting. It makes sense, though. It's pretty clear on the 16th. Obviously, the right hand dominant there. You hear all those 16th notes very clean. It kind of makes sense, though, because if you look at the shape that his hand is in, it's like when he's instructing on those previous videos where I'm so used to playing strictly like this, but just looking at the angle of what he's doing, you can kind of see him creating that already without the stick even in his hand. The rudiments of the rudiment. Cool. Yeah, there's only like the tiniest bit of difference with the exchange from hand to hand. Not that it matters, because most of those figures you're going to play anyway. You're going to play them with the same hand lead, but it's cool just to look at the isolation of how this is being practiced. That was a nice transition. Oh, that was better. Some fluctuations there. Still burning though. Woo! Okay. Oh, that last left hand. That was cool. That forehand was totally connected. There was some just slight little hiccups in the previous ones. I'm surprised that the left hand was the most clarity. This is awesome. It's a lot. It's a lot happening. Oh, interesting. Oh, there we go. That last one. There's this. We do have some slight on the unisons there, on the double stops. We do get a little bit of a flammy approach, but again, it really doesn't matter, because the goal here is when you obviously split them apart and play the natural sticking, the singles. Now, the next thing that's kind of interesting to look at is we've talked about the heights being super even. Look down here, the beads of the stick, primarily pretty much in the same spot, but each stick does take a little different pattern on where it's traveling. That's always fun to watch. Strike zones. On a drum like this, I mean, playing in the center, you're going to get pretty much same timbre. I'm from like, drumline is such like a nerd out world on playing in the zones, and like little variations like this. Like we used to have to like, draw on your stick and play on the paper and see like how many different, where are you going with it? So I'm like kind of hyper sensitive to that kind of stuff. Doesn't really matter for this though. It's like, it almost sounds like a flam accent exercise for a moment there in the middle on the double stops. Cranked it up. Jesus. Fluidity, man. That's burning. Christ. That's nuts. Sorry, I just need to go back again. I'm just looking like between top of thumb and bottom of first finger on each hand. Like, look at that. I mean, we're in the middle of a stroke here. It's interesting because it feels like it hovers right here, like in this part, the bend, like knuckle area, where top of the fulcrum's almost not even. Oops, sorry about that. I apologize. I'm trying to stop it and get. Yeah, it's going so fast. Like, that's interesting to have it hover and kind of float like right in there. This is fascinating. Coming out of that hand to hand into the natural 16ths, it's like taking a big deep breath, obviously, to kind of allow that to happen. I wish those were like super in time when he came into it, but obviously they're just kind of there to let the blood flow and let the tendons and muscles chill for a moment before you come back in with the onslaught. That's nuts. That's nuts. Yeah. Just little fluctuations. Like, it's just, I mean, for Rena, the solo player, you know, behind the kit, it's a little different. I'm just from such a different world. Yeah, we just have a little bit of, there's just some like fluctuations. Not, I mean, whatever, dude. This shit is fast. It's consistent. Very impressive, though. It was kind of fun to see the regiment there. And I definitely learned a lot on a different style of technique. It's mind-boggling, though. Like, it's like one of those you look at, you're like, well, yeah, I'll never get there. Anyway, let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. My name is DrumRollTony. Catch me live on Twitch. Link for all my socials down in the video description below. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Please and thank you. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel so you can catch the next video. YouTube thinks you want to watch one of these two videos next. Have a great day. Take it easy. Bye-bye.